Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or whenever you choose to listen to this podcast, this is Stupid O'Clock, the gaming session. I'm alright, I've got Sam.
Hello.
In the middle, Keith.
Hello.
And on the far right, Ian.
You alright?
How you doing, guys? You good?
Yeah, not bad.
So this is the first of what will be many TGS podcasts.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Depends very much on how this one goes.
It does indeed.
One of the things I think about was the got a lot of like remastered editions coming for new consoles of older content. Seems to be making up at least about 40% of the content coming out at the moment. I mean, with all the backwards compatibilities and stuff all being changed and all that, I mean, is it really a good thing? Do we really need it?
We were discussing earlier some very interesting points about Rare and Nintendo and...
Now see, the Rare Replay pack I think is different because they're not remastering anything, they're just giving it all to us, like 18 quid for 30 games.
It's excellent value considering some of those games are absolute classics.
Well, I'd pay 18 quid for Conker's Bad Fur Day alone. That game is awesome.
It is. With GoldenEye,
and swearing at the singing poos, like
GoldenEye's not in that package, is it?
No, GoldenEye will be tied up in Nintendo Bond licensing.
Yeah.
Like who owns it? Like we'll never ever see GoldenEye ever again.
Okay.
I'm willing to put money on that now. That'll never ever happen.
So they won't remaster it and then put someone else on it and change it so that it fits the current like the last GoldenEye.
Like who was it? Activision, was it EA or Activision?
I can't remember. It was one of them, wasn't it? They released the GoldenEye.
Their own GoldenEye.
They added
at that point.
Did they not go back and add things that were in the original GoldenEye script that didn't make it to the movie?
Well, they changed Pierce Brosnan, didn't they, to Daniel Craig, which was weird.
Yeah,
in itself.
And they got David Arnold to score it as well.
Yeah, no, that bit was cool. But Deadmau5 was there.
Deadmau5 was in it?
Yeah, Deadmau5 is in it, playing in a nightclub. And Roman Valentine dies, but somehow is alive, and 2 films later, but he dies, and that is no longer like Robbie Coltrane. It's like some skinny Russian. It was a really weird clusterfuck of. This is basically what we've got left over from Call of Duty. Let's stick a Bond license on it.
Not far off.
That's what it felt like.
I think I only played like one, and considering how fanatical I am about Bond, I think I only played like 2 levels of it, didn't I?
Yeah.
I couldn't cope with it actually, because my mind, whenever I'm getting involved with something GoldenEye, my mind automatically steers towards A, the movie, or B, the 64 game.
Well, the thing is GoldenEye as well.
And it was neither.
Suffers from the worst rose-tinted glasses you've ever come across. Because if you were to put it on now,
it's unplayable. It's fucking awful now.
It's so bad,
lads. How did we spend so many days and nights, might I add, playing that game relentlessly?
Split screen, like sofa sharing, multiplayer.
Not to mention, back when it was first released, it was just the best example of a console FPS.
It was in the dog's bollocks back then.
It was.
There was no better console FPS then, because it was like one of the first ones they brought out.
Well, yeah, I mean there was Doom, Wolfenstein, and Quake, but they were all basically the same game.
Yeah.
Like very much so, and they just changed. It was just smoother, and there was more direction. You could travel more. You weren't just always stuck in a corridor, and you had to sort of think about your weapons a little bit more. You didn't have access to everything. Whereas again, Nukem, Quake, Wolfenstein, all the rest of it, you're carrying around like the biggest rucksack of guns you've ever seen. Shouldn't be able to move. And it was GoldenEye was just different. But now to have all the controls, like moving forward and aiming up and all the rest of it on one stick, which is just fucking mental. Like I don't know.
I remember good times though. I remember many cries out of many rooms in my house.
Stop being odd job and stop fucking ducking.
Alone, yeah. And things like
you cheating bastard.
And things like you're fucked now. I found a rocket launcher, mush. You know, stuff like that. It was it was a game of its time.
But you know, the conversion they did for Perfect Dark works really well on the like Xbox 360, and well, it'll be on the Xbox One now with the Rare Replay. That's been included. So maybe they could have updated it and brought it into It's a day, but it's just stuck in licensing nightmare hell.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. If that game was released tomorrow, it would sell ridiculous amounts.
In its original, just
Even
with a
though
little
I'm
bit of
saying
retail.
it's not very good, I would still still buy it. I would absolutely.
Do you not have? You've got around here somewhere. You've got an N64, haven't you? With it on.
Yeah, I've got the N64 with it. There's a couple of great games on the N64. Well, there's more than a couple. I mean, Mario Kart 64 alone, it's a fucking great game. Mario 64, fucking great game. There was just so many good games. They all look like shit.
Which actually brings us nicely into a conversation again we were having earlier about Nintendo.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, Nintendo's going to have a major reshuffle, I think.
Mm.
And I was saying that if they should get out of the hardware business, I think whoever comes in should make that something, because no one wants all their weird peripherals. It's become the starter console, and that's no way to make money, I don't think.
No.
I mean, we've got 41 games left to come out on consoles this year, and 4 of them are Nintendo games, and 2 of them are 2015 to be announced. So then probably no Nintendo won't be 2015. So very likely we've got 2 games coming from Nintendo this year, and they're the only games available on Nintendo this year because no one's making.
They just don't have any third-party support whatsoever.
No, not anymore.
They lost it. They lost it like PS1 era.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that even Capcom aren't making games for them anymore.
Yeah.
That speaks volumes. Because Capcom broke its teeth on Nintendo. It was like Mega Man and all the rest of it was all Nintendo, and now they're just not getting any third-party support whatsoever. Because no one wants to make stuff for their peripherals. No one wants to program in a second screen on a home console. It's a pain in the arse.
I mean, for some people, it's hard enough making a decent fucking PC port.
I mean, they're even harder.
Let alone having in second
So we're
screen.
going to do a PC port. It will be out sometime in the next 3 years.
Yeah. Or Arkham Knight, we're going to do a PC port. You won't be able to play it, and then we'll remove it from Steam.
Is that what's happening with that?
It's August time. They're releasing the patch for it.
So they've put that back.
They knew about it before they released the game.
They knew about a lot of things to do with that game. And we ranted about that quite loudly, didn't we?
Yeah.
About a number of issues related to
something
that.
an article I read a while ago, I can't even remember half of what it said now, but it literally said they knew that they had the PC issue before they released it, and they still carried on.
And that's not to say the console is bug free, because it's not. The console version is not bug free.
You've played it all the way through.
There are some pretty funny glitches in there. I mean, like, we're not talking Assassin's Creed style glitches, but we're still talking glitches. Assassin's Creed's got a lot to prove this year, for sure.
Oh, God.
Ubisoft have got so much to prove, because last year their catalogue of releases was just fucked.
So it's got to come out. It's got to be a flawless release.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're fucked. Basically.
And they're trying to appease fans by adding a female protagonist as well as the male protagonist, which I'm all for. But the major complaint people had last year with Unity was, when you play the multiplayer, you can't choose a female protagonist. I don't think people understood. That's because you're all seeing the same character.
Yeah.
You're all seeing Arno, but to other people you look different.
So, you look like just a random assassin.
They didn't get that, and they didn't ever bother explaining it either. So they could have avoided all of that backlash.
A press release could have dealt with that.
Yeah.
Ultimately. Yeah.
Or just a demonstration video for people who can't be asked to read, which, let's face it, is like, 80% of black people.
Those are people are not the gaming community. Just 80% of people can't be asked to read.
No, gaming community, generally, people who are hardcore gamers probably read a bit more, I think.
Everything is video. I mean, video content is huge anyway, isn't it? There's so many tutorials and I'm looking at what, not just what we do, but what we all do on Twitch.
I mean, talking of games coming back, I mean, Call of Duty. We've got Black Ops 3.
Oh yes.
Ian,
that cannot.
Is it
be
Black
as
Ops
bad.
3 or is it
Black
just
Ops 3.
Advanced Warfare?
No, it's Black
2.0, judging from what I've seen of it.
They've taken
They've stolen from themselves, haven't they?
They have taken a bit from. It looks like they've taken a bit from what the Sledgehammer did with the Exos, but they have taken it back a step. It is not a double jump. It is just it's not a boost jump, it is a slightly higher double jump, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you won't have this, you'll go like 10 foot in the air and have to try and find the person you're actually aiming at.
Yeah.
But they are still, you are the exosuit. Okay, your character, or your person is an exosuit in himself. I'm not 100% on everything about it yet, because I haven't really watched a lot.
Do you think they'll include pointless, like, castle defence scenarios again?
You've got a big tick with that, haven't you?
Fuck me off. Like, I'm just getting into it, and then, like, I've got 4 or 5 levels in, I'm starting to really get my flow going. Like, right now, set up all your fence systems and everything, and...
Is that on the campaign?
Yeah, Black
I
Ops
haven't
2.
really played.
Oh,
Black Ops 2 campaign I played to death, but I don't remember much of it anymore.
because I loved the first campaign, Black Ops. Like, I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great story. Like,
Yeah, the story
awesome.
was good.
It was cool, like riding around the boat in Vietnam with like Rolling Stones playing.
Yeah.
It was like you were in an Oliver Stone movie. It was fantastic.
It was.
And all the crazy shit with like Gary Oldman's fucking Russian character coming back from World
Yeah.
of War. It was awesome.
That changed the game for me as well, because I wasn't a huge... I'm going to get a horrified look from Ian now. I wasn't a huge COD fan at all. Like, I just wasn't.
See,
I just couldn't get on with Call of Duty. I just couldn't.
I agree. The first 2 Modern Warfares are amazing.
And
so
then
I
until...
but then I was the typical Portsmouth teenager. You know,
Yeah.
I was out. I never sat at home.
No.
So it was only when like I started working, I found time to just do gaming instead, because I stopped really going out as much.
Of course.
So
I didn't really start liking it until... Or getting into it until I saw you playing the one you just referred to, which was...
Black Ops.
Black Ops, yeah. I saw you playing Black Ops, and that sort of...
with regards
piqued my
to
interest.
Black Ops 3, they have gone back to their Black Ops 2 style. The actual gameplay, if you've played Black Ops 2, is very similar. The weapons are apparently a bit more similar, but it looks a lot better than the latest one, than Advanced Warfare. And it doesn't. Apparently, it's not going to be as broken. So they can't do any worse than they did with that and Ghosts.
Well, I think the extra year they've got to make these games is going to help. Like
Yeah.
now, each studio's got 3 years because there's 3 studios.
Oh yeah. That will help. They're not. I remember them saying when they first announced that they won't be rushing the last like 6 months of data stuff. Yeah.
What do you think though? Are they going to get to the point where they're saturating the market? Like, is one every year a good thing? Considering people would play that. Like as you say, a lot of people stuck to the Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
When
When Ghosts come out, a lot of
people just went, yeah, fuck this, let's go back to Black Ops.
Yeah, they did. It could work.
And at the same
against them.
time, Modern Warfare 3 still had a major
Yeah,
play as well throughout all of that. So
It all
Modern
sort of
Warfare 3
depended
for
on
3 years.
how they wanted to play, but I don't know. You know, it could very well backfire them. You're right, but
Yeah.
then again,
I mean, don't get me wrong, it seems massive numbers, but it's the same with a lot of these companies, like EA with their sports titles and all the rest of it. It's like, we've got another Madden out, we've got another FIFA out, we've got another. It's like,
Every November, isn't it? Round about November time, Call of Duty drops.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's got its usual slot this year, yeah.
About that, yeah.
Yeah.
I just think, I mean, how much difference can these games be?
They are slowly running out of ideas.
Yeah.
They're going to.
But it seems to me, especially with the sports games, they could just add a patch that just changes the players in each team. That
make as much money.
you can charge for the patch.
Although
could.
in 16,
They're
in
not gonna charge
FIFA 16,
$60,
they've
are they?
introduced women's teams, haven't they?
They could charge 20, and I think people would pay it.
Yeah.
I
But
think
people are going to pay the full price anyway.
that's what I was saying with Nintendo. If Nintendo's like got out of the hardware thing, if they were to release an app that you pay 20 quid for, and then you could pay to play their games, so you've got like a Nintendo app, which is the only way you can play your games on your console. I think people would pay that and then pay. Because we know Nintendo like to screw us for money, so they wouldn't just ever release
Yeah, of course.
the games directly. Well,
they do, no, yeah. It's like, you can definitely see this when you go on like the virtual console
yeah,
and you look at the fucking, like a NES game and it's like
£5.
£5 or something like that. And you're like, £5 for a fucking NES game?
Yeah.
Really?
I'll go to car boot sale, I can probably find them there with that game on it.
For a fiver, yeah. Well, and get the fucking light gun with it too.
Oh, it wouldn't work. Light guns won't work on today's TV screens.
No.
No, they wouldn't, would they?
No.
You just got a CRT.
Yeah, you got You can find the CRT easy enough. Just walk around the streets.
Yeah.
There's bound to be at least one out there.
Yeah, have a check for people's front gardens.
Did we not see one literally just the other day?
Yeah.
It was a massive back projection one, didn't we? It was huge. It was like...
It was one of the old Sony Trinitrons.
I was like, to think, at some point that was considered the most awesome TV on the market and somebody would have it. And now, to look at it, like, you could live in
It's really
that
dense as well. I think they made it out of dark matter. I mean, they're so fucking heavy.
You could live in that shit. Like, just pop the screen out. Like, I've seen apartments, like, you know, it's bigger than some apartments I've seen.
I mean, talking Nintendo, are we also in gaming just stuck in a loop of too many fucking repeat IPs?
Yeah.
Are there not enough new games? It's like, alright, Assassin's Creed sales, let's have another 2 of those this year.
There are so many of those games, man.
There were what?
I love Creed, and
I love Creed as well.
You introduced me to Creed, and I was like, "This is fucking amazing." And even then, there were a few, and now it's just
3
insane.
Creed games within the last year.
Yeah, how many?
That's madness.
And across different platforms, because there are some things that you can only get. Isn't there?
Assassin's Creed Rogue, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and
platforms.
Assassin's Creed China.
What's China is the
But it's like a Metroidvania game.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
But Metroidvania games generally are.
Yeah.
Metroidvania.
Yeah.
That's a great term. Like, I got that, and I was like, "Oh, I know what that means." Yeah,
Yeah. That's a.
But yeah, the Assassin's Creed games. I mean, the thing is with them is that, like, they went. One was like all right. It had a lot of problems though.
The first game.
You were playing at the time and it was great, but it had a lot of problems. when you look
Massive
back
map
at it.
though. Fucking
Massive
huge.
fucking map. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
What was for
Creed 1.
for the
Yeah.
first Assassin's Creed? Yeah,
You had to fucking ride a horse from town to town. It was awesome.
It took ages as well.
There was no
God.
bus.
You were back to the
fast
same town
travel.
every time.
No fast travel, and at any moment you could get rumbled in between journeys
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Not just in the in the citadels or whatever.
Trying to collect the feathers in
Yeah.
that game was just ridiculous.
My big problem with the Assassin's Creed games, what they're doing now, is they seem to have they've refined it, but I feel like they've refined it too much now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, in Assassin's Creed 2, you could literally just use your hidden blade all the time
Yeah.
as your main weapon instead of a sword. But then, like, in the more recent ones, you can't do that.
No,
just
then
don't
you
have the
are
option.
going to get in a rumble.
Yeah.
You are going to have to parry and
Yeah.
parry and parry.
But I mean, like I said, like in Assassin's Creed 2, you could use the hidden blade to parry.
Yeah, you
You could
could.
literally equip it as a weapon and use it just like a sword, almost.
No, it was
That's
cool.
been my main downfall when playing them games, actually.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. That explains a lot. It
It
does
seems
a
like
lot.
they change their control system on that every
Yeah,
game.
every game. I can't keep up with it. I physically can't. Like,
I mean, I'm still annoyed that Black Flag wasn't as a pirate game.
yeah, we were discussing this.
It should just
a week
be-
or so ago. It should have been a pirate game and not an Assassin's game.
Well,
If
I
they
got a
released that as a
survey
pirate
from
game,
who was
it
they
would
asked me
be
to take
amazing.
part, and they said, "Would you be willing to play Black Flag as a series on its own?" And I was
Yes,
like,
yes,
"Fuck
yes,
yeah."
yes.
If that was just a
Absolutely.
pirate game,
So
like, that
why
would
not have
made-
that as a new IP or a spin-off?
There we go then. Like,
They're scared on there doing new IPs, I feel.
Well, after Watch Dogs, I'm not surprised.
No, to be fair.
I mean, how much were we looking forward to that game for how long?
God.
But you shouldn't present it as like the thinking man's GTA, and then
And just have it shoot again, man.
it's like GTA with a lack of story and
Yeah.
content. Like, GTA became the thinking man's GTA.
GTA 5.
Oh yeah, man, I can't say enough about that game.
I'm still playing it.
Yeah, it's amazing. I've completed it 4 times,
Still
including
fucking
the kick
playing it.
missions each time, and that's fucking something else.
And then they made it FPS, and you said it was a completely different game.
It fucking made it all shiny and new. The first-person aspects works really well on it, especially in multiplayer. Like online, it's awesome. Like suddenly you're in a multiplayer shooter. It's fantastic.
Grand
the
Theft-
detail on guns and stuff.
Grand Theft Halo.
That's
It's been a different game.
Grand Theft Halo. I think that's Saints Row, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, there's something that was just ripping off and just went its own direction, became its own entity. Saints Row is crazy now.
Wasn't it just a GTA spoof originally?
So yeah, I
Essentially.
mean, I got the re-release of that with the Get Out of Hell on the Xbox One, and they literally did nothing to it. I just got it because it was fun to play, and I wanted to play Gat anyway. I thought I'll do 4 again while I'm at it.
This is a series of games that gave birth to the dubstep gun.
Yeah.
which I think is amazing.
Yeah, dubstep gun, like the penetrator. Oh.
What was the game that had
Wobbly dildo for a bat? That was fucking funny.
Was that Sanctuary as well? The game where you could put the unicorn under your arm and it shits
No,
rainbows.
that was a Red Faction.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! It was the Red Faction no one played.
Yeah, that one.
It was basically a Dead Space rip-off. Not as good, but it was fun.
You could
You had to complete
fire
the game.
rainbows out of a unicorn's
Mr. Toots,
arse
his name was.
as a weapon.
Mr. Toots.
I remember that.
A unicorn firing rainbows out of his arse. It's a great gun.
It's an amazing gun. Rainbows out of your arse.
Yeah.
I've seen it all now.
Yeah, it was good. So this year we've got all the music games coming back, haven't we?
Oh, yeah.
We have indeed, yeah. As it was announced at E3, there were a couple, weren't there?
I know I love them. I really did. But I don't know whether they're going to be successful again.
No.
Okay,
I think they're very much of their time. There's me talking about having less peripherals.
Yeah.
Like, Kinect's all very well and good, but they say, it gives you an interactive experience, but nothing takes you out of a game like jumping around like an arsehole. I think a pad is perfect. You can just turn your brain off and it just becomes automatic.
Yeah.
Like or the same with PC gaming. Any gamer at all
You get used
does
to
not look
Yeah.
at what they're doing.
You get used to your control system, no matter what it is.
You can spot a gamer at a keyboard straight away. Because AW, like just
Yeah.
and over the number pad. That's that's where they are.
I remember the days of QAOP in space.
You can still get a game for that. What, you played that?
Yeah.
That game was fucking impossible.
It's impossible. You cannot do it. I've seen a video of someone doing a full fucking sprint just running for ages, and that was like, how?
QAOP in space. They were basically controls on my ZX Spectrum 1 to 8K for every game.
So is there anything in particular, Sam, that you're really looking forward to the rest of this year?
Anything particular I'm looking forward to? I don't know. It's tough to say really because a lot of the releases I'm looking forward to. I don't know. I've sort of like lost interest in them almost. Look forward to Battlefront.
Obviously, yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Who isn't though?
I don't think that's on all our lists.
Yeah.
I think that's on everybody's list
That's
in
a
the
big
fucking
one.
world, man.
Even John is a casual gamer. Like
I'll tell you what though.
Battlefront is a big thing for me.
Before E3, I wasn't.
Really?
I watched the E3 trailer and I was like, because I was trying not to.
Oh yeah,
I was trying not to get on the hype train, and then I watched the E3 trailer and I was like,
I felt about that completely for Star Wars for the last 2 years,
Yeah.
to be honest. Like,
I'm still waiting for the letdown. I'm going to come out there crying. I know it, and not in a good way.
no. I had a friend who just decided he's not a Star Wars fan anymore. Now he's a fan of Back to the Future because there are, that's fine.
They're never re-releasing them by then, so it's good.
they'll never remake them. It's
They're not-
it's in Zemeckis' contract that it can't be remade until he's dead.
Yeah, exactly
Need
that.
to be remade.
Apparently,
Timeless.
I'm telling you now, he'll pop his cogs and it'll be announced that day.
Don't care.
Apparently an email
Timeless.
exchange went something along these lines. So, we had this idea for Back to the Future 4.
No.
And the reply was no. And then they said, we had this idea for rebooting, and along with their options of people to play the the characters.
Yeah.
And the email went back and it said, over my dead body. It's never happening. All the time, Bob Gale and Bob Zemeckis are still breathing. There will be no reboot or
And we need
remake.
to find a way to preserve them.
Yes.
We need to-
They do not need to ruin that series.
I know.
Hashtag make Bob Zemeckis immortal.
They do not need to do anything else to that series. They were amazing.
If they
They're
ever
fine.
do, it should not be Marty McFly, it should not be Doc Brown,
No.
it should just happen to be in the same universe,
Yeah.
and someone stumbles across the fucking DeLorean.
Yeah.
I think that's a fantastic idea. I think someone should stumble across a DeLorean.
Somewhere out there is a DeLorean buried. Someone fucking
Somehow,
stumbles across
yeah.
it.
I think so, and it should be completely new characters because
I'm not saying they should do it, but if they did,
That's how they should
Wait,
do
didn't
it.
they do away with the DeLorean?
No, well, no. The studio apparently the studios were given to or Zemeckis or somebody somewhere within the
oh
Back
wait,
to
you mean
the
to get
Future
to
hierarchy.
train in the 3?
They were
Yeah,
sent.
they
They were
did
sent two
use
different
it.
concepts. One concept was that it would be Doc's sons,
Ugh.
and they're just following on from that. So not remaking, but continuing on. The other concept was something to do with dear, racking brains, trying to remember. That it would be set now, and it would be a reboot, kind of a reboot but a sequel kind of thing. It would be made now in this time, and then you would go back to Marty's time in '85. Because if you did it now, 2015, go 30 years into the past like there's in the first movie, you'd be going back to the time that the first movie was made. So somebody came up with this weird kind of remake idea, but also remake but sequel, because it would be doing that thing, like the original movies did, where they pop into each other's timelines. Do you know what I mean? So somebody would be now going back onto Marty's timeline in '85, and that was one of the convoluted ideas that sort of got thrown up as a possibility.
They didn't need to come across the DeLorean, they could just find Doc's plans.
I think that would be better if they just found
simpler.
Doc's plans.
Don't have to start fucking about. Someone just finds Doc's plans. Like, he's long gone, he's dead, and then like someone like finds his office or buys his office or something like that, and then off they go.
Because theoretically he's not at this stage, like 2015, like right now, he is way dead, because he went back to 1885, didn't he, or whatever it was.
Well, yeah, but they went travelling around.
Over, weren't they? They went.
Did you not see the cartoon?
I gotta confess, I gave most of those episodes a miss. I really like Bill and Ted's one though. For any consolation.
Well, that's supposed to be coming back as well. But we're getting off gaming.
We are getting off gaming. Let's go back around to.
But no, I agree. Star Wars Battlefront, like,
Yeah.
that looks amazing. It really does. And every time I see it, it just looks better. Even though I keep seeing the same fucking Hoth map over and over and over and over again, but it genuinely looks like this. Just the way the snow's shoveled out, but then that.
I really want to be cautiously optimistic about it, but it's not going to fucking happen, is it? Right?
No,
I'm gonna.
But just looking, like you say, at the detail on the Hoth, on that map.
Yeah.
The infinite detail just on the snow.
Yeah.
Like and AT-ATs and everything else, and it's just obviously they're not going to show us much else, but that's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
I don't think they're hiding anything. I think they're just giving us that one tease because we're going to discover that for ourselves.
Everyone knows the Hoth battle anyway, so
I mean it's in the other.
It's the biggest opening battle there was.
A lot of people are really annoyed that you
So-
can't control the AT-ATs
Can you not?
as you could in Battlefront previously.
I thought you can shoot from them. It's like an
You can
on
shoot
rails
them.
thing.
It's like an on-rails turret almost.
Yeah.
But the thing is, right,
But that makes better sense.
it's the difference between just being able to shoot from it, or being able to shoot from it and having to hold the control stick forward. Because that's all they're going to do, is move towards the base.
What are we going to do? Just stop go tramping around?
Yeah, exactly.
Cinematically, it wouldn't make any sense.
No.
It wouldn't, would it? Just
No.
something like. At no point in like Empire Strikes Back did you see someone
in the old ones you could
someone
control that.
one of the AT-ATs just getting
No,
fucking
it
lost.
was a base.
Yeah, but you could control it. There was a driver for the AT-ATs in Battlefront 1 too.
Yeah.
You see Luke sort of stood down the snow going, what the fuck is he doing?
I know.
Just like over the other side.
Yeah, just walking away from the battle.
The only thing you're going to do in it, if you're not an idiot, is what the rails are going to do anyway, basically.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to have one of the people in your team stuck in the driver's seat.
Of an AT-AT.
Yeah.
Makes
Going
sense.
towards a base that you're
makes
trying
sense
to
fly
defend.
fly the
Yeah.
snow speeders and all the rest of it. That makes perfect sense.
Yes.
Like absolutely. Because then it's down to your skill to take down the AT-ATs. But if they're running away from you, that's just going to be a bastard. I think that's what it comes down to. It's just going to be like, we're going to swing in. And, no, we're fucking off. Off we go.
So,
Yeah. So you're obviously, John. You're looking forward to Halo 5.
Of course.
Like
Of
Guardians.
course. This makes me happy. Any announcement of anything Halo makes me extremely happy. Like they can announce Halo toilet paper and
I've
I'd
got
be
something
all
that's
over that shit.
unhappy.
No pun intended.
Unhappy.
Unhappy.
No split screen.
Do what now?
What?
No split screen this year.
Did you save that piece of information for me until the podcast so you
Yeah.
can get a genuine response? There's no fucking split screen.
Yeah, I think this is a bad thing. I think more games should have the option. I know it's harder to write in a split screen than it is to write in a multiplayer,
Okay.
but I think having your mates around and playing a game
Yeah.
together is
So
great.
we're gonna have to literally like you do one level, I do the other. Is that kind of back old school rules there?
Yeah, well, I'm pretty much going to have to just do a run through and then
So-
yeah.
no co-op.
No
No
co-op.
couch co-op.
No
No couch
co-op.
Yeah.
That's the advantage of consoles.
Yeah.
They've
Okay.
definitely dropped a trick there.
That's one of the best things about
I
consoles.
think so.
Couch co-op.
Like, we have
I'm
played
hugely disappointed.
John and I have played every single Halo game on day of release.
Why did you do that?
Sat
to me?
down and we don't move
Why?
until it's
It's like-
completed.
Let's gauge now. John likes Halo. Let's gauge his excitement, build him up, and get him in an excited mood, just to disappoint him on air.
Yeah,
Thanks for that.
that's right.
I'm going to go and find some Valium.
It's really weird as well, considering how many games are pushing again back towards co-op play. It's weird that now suddenly a game that has always been split screen co-op
It was one of
has
its
moved away from it.
pioneering features. Because, like you say, it's it makes it such a great game socially. Get your mates round, play Halo. I mean, that's how it was for us. It's how I discovered the first Xbox.
I think maybe
was
they're doing it
of
because
Halo.
of the like three player co-op that you've got in the campaign for multiplayer, because online co-op anyway. Because now there's 3 people in each team, and you can either tell them where to go, or other people play as those members of your squad.
Okay.
And I think a 3-screen would start
Oh, yeah.
getting weird. But in this day and age, where people have got at least 50-inch screens, is it that hard? Because
No.
the screen you're going to have is still way bigger than the screen you used to game on years ago anyway.
Yeah. For most people, anyway.
I mean, if I was to take a third of that TV, that's still way bigger than any fucking PC monitor I ever had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't get it. I'm still really looking forward to the game, and it's cool that like, a lot of the returning characters from the past are coming back.
It's got an amazing story as well, hasn't it? It's,
I think it's cool because like a lot of
Apparently.
people, it's sort of Halo 2 where you play as like one section of the story, then you play as the other section of the story, go back to the other section of the story. You play as Chief and Locke, and
So
obviously
the
you've got
choose a
Buck
side.
as well now. Nathan Fillion
the choose a side
is
campaign.
a Spartan
I think
finally.
it's
been
good.
upgraded.
Gotta love Fillion.
Well, pretty much all the cast of Firefly, I imagine, will be back in there again, as they normally are in Halo games.
That's one of the things I love about ODST. Is those guys.
Yeah, ODST is fun. Just
It's
again,
a lot of fun.
that's funny. Like they gave us ODST to apologise for the glitchiness of and the multiplayer not working on Halo Master Chief Collection, which is cool. Got it for free, and then they had major troubles with playing co-op on that game. It kept fucking up. It's like, yeah, you apologise for a broken game by giving us
It's a broken game.
Well, that seems to be the problem with this year's generation.
Yeah.
Of games. Well, the last. The last couple of years for the new generation of game is new generation consoles. It has been nothing but glitchy.
Yeah.
And what's that? They trying too hard? You think?
Yeah.
Possibly.
I don't know. Well, I think it's where they're probably rushed to release, aren't they, as well?
Yeah.
At certain times when they're not ready necessarily, and it's been proven now they can fucking get away with it as well.
Yeah.
They can get away with it. They'll still get the sales.
Well, yeah. With pre-order, they got the sales before it's even come
Then
out.
again, with the Steam refunds, Dark Knight didn't get away. Oh, Arkham Knight didn't get away with it, did they?
No, true.
Because like half of those got refunded.
Absolutely. Right. So, what are you looking forward to this year? Is it just COD,
Pretty much.
other than
like,
Battlefront?
the same Battlefront, the new COD. I don't really know Halo. Well, I was looking forward to Halo.
Yeah.
Sort of puts a dampener on it, but then again, I'll still be able to play with you across the one. So
Well, we may. Well, alright, we come around and we play here.
yeah,
But other than that, we play online.
Yeah,
with that
that's
anyway.
what I
So
was
it's not
thinking.
really going to affect us too much.
yeah, we'll be able to do it across that. To be brutally honest, I'm not 100% sure on what else is coming out. Even though you did that E3, yeah, I sort of it's all gone to the back of my mind.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I forgot something about.
What's that?
Fallout 4.
Fallout 4. Yeah. That's actually what I thought you were going to say.
I completely forgot for some reason.
I really didn't think you were going to say Fallout 4.
It's in my mind that it's coming out next year, and every time I remember it's coming out this
It's
year.
fucking weird that it's coming out this year.
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's
I
so
don't know
weird.
why it's weird. It's like
It's so weird.
nothing for ages, and it's like, yeah, we managed to keep something quiet. This game's ready to fucking go.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, absolutely nothing, and then it's coming out this year.
I mean, everyone talks about who won E3. Bethesda won E3. Like,
Shadow of a doubt.
like entertaining, like gave us everything we want. I mean, Doom looks fucking amazing. I was like, after Wolfenstein, I was like, I'm actually really looking forward to Doom. After what they did to Wolfenstein, Doom should be good. Doom should be good. It's
that old style of shooter, isn't it?
It's got to be Quake next,
over
isn't
the
it?
top.
I mean, for them, it's got to be.
There's no question. They've got to do Quake next. They're going through all the old school shooters, aren't they?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a decent fucking Duke Nukem game.
If they can get it. I don't know why they wouldn't. I don't know why they wouldn't sell it.
No.
But Duke Nukem's up in the air anyway, because even though they sold the rights, then they said, well, yes, we did, but we still have the rights. That was a whole clusterfuck of ideas.
Yeah.
But no, Fallout 4, just
it's going to be
fantastic.
It's going to be immense.
I think it's going to keep all those people that are going, Elder Scrolls Online, meh, give me Elder Scrolls. It's going to keep them all in touch. With no sign of a new Borderlands yet, I think those gamers are going to go for Fallout 4. I know that's why Jack's looking forward to Fallout 4.
I'll tell you what though,
he's having something that big to get his teeth into again.
Yeah. I think one of the big news about Fallout 4 was modding on the consoles.
Again, crazy, but Bethesda know what their audience wants, and if they're going to sell more games on consoles,
they want mods that fix their games.
Yeah. Well, why not? I mean,
no.
Look at GTA 4. That game had way a longer lifespan. There was a guy that went through and fucking rendered every single graphic in that game. The online mods you could get for that game were crazy. Not just for making stuff fly or doing stupid shit, but just making it brighter, just adding detail. The cars responded better.
When I first played GTA 4, I remember one of the things. It's always the little things that wow you in games. I feel the little details. And I was underneath the train tracks. A train went over and the fences rattled. On the houses, and I was like,
I do love attention to detail.
That is
in a game.
That is attention to detail.
Attention to detail. It's awesome. I mean, for me, I think the game I'm looking forward to most this year, which a couple of years ago I would have just never ever thought of it, but Rise of the Tomb Raider for me is something I'm definitely looking forward to.
No Final Fantasy releases. Now that is what I am looking forward to. I'm going to get the new one when it comes out. I watched the demo when you played it.
Yeah, it looks.
That I cannot wait for.
It's a great game, man. It's so much more action.
And that re-release of 7, if that does not just destroy the rest of my life, I don't know what will.
I mean, when we'll see 7, I don't know. No. Within the next 3 years, maybe, if we're lucky.
I can wait.
So can I. Absolutely.
I'm impatient to wait. I don't want to wait.
Yeah.
I can. I've already waited 3 years since the last time they announced anything about it. I swear it was about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, no, they did like a render, didn't they, of the opening cutscene for the PS3.
Yeah. Because they said they did what it
looks
like.
Well, the PC version of Final Fantasy 7's coming to the PlayStation Network.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of mildly remastered version.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah.
It's going to tide people over, I think.
Definitely,
and a lot of people have wanted it for a long, long time. But it's weird to say, well,
we're going to remake
it and you can have the PC version.
Yeah, that is strange.
I mean, it'll be a timed exclusive as well, because there's no way they're going to just
definitely.
PlayStation, Sony don't own the rights to Final Fantasy anymore like they used to.
There's a lot. Japanese developers traditionally have stayed away from PC, but now they're sort of getting more into it.
Yeah.
With Metal Gear coming out on it. Possibly we might get the Final Fantasy 7 remake. It could happen.
Metal Gear, I mean, that brings us to Kojima.
It certainly does bring us to Kojima.
What the fuck is happening there?
Yeah. That's pretty fucking nuts.
I mean, Konami itself have announced that they're going to get out of the mainstream gaming business and go just for mobile gaming.
Yeah.
They're after that fucking king money. You know what I mean? And I think it's awesome as well that Bethesda have not fucking king off the fucking top.
Yeah.
That they are now the fucking top dog on mobile gaming.
Yeah.
For a game that you don't have to spend any money to complete.
Game company as well.
You can buy microtransactions and all the rest of it, but you don't have to actually get through the game. You can keep playing it as much as you want. You haven't got you played this far. Either invite some friends or spend some money to keep playing. None of that bullshit.
Yeah.
Which I think it goes to prove that you can make just as much money out of a properly free game.
Yeah.
than you can by trying to fucking rip people off.
Absolutely. Look at probably
fuck Candy Crush Saga.
Probably one of the best examples of a free-to-play game that's made just an obscene amount of money is like Dota 2.
Yeah.
Completely free-to-play from the start, and it's just made millions.
You say Dota 2?
Dota 2, yeah.
I was playing Smite the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, you got that now.
yeah, because the beta went free. Didn't
Yes,
it?
yeah.
Available.
I was meant to speak to you about that actually.
And I think it's cool that you can buy the full game if you want, but otherwise, all that is it gives you access to all the gods at the same time.
Yeah.
Whereas now you've got 3 gods a month that you can choose from.
That should be standard. I feel like in free-to-play games, you should be able to pay a normal like full game price for all the content that's normally locked.
Yeah.
And then, or you can buy them separately if you want.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
So if you decide you like a god in particular that you want to build up,
like they did with League.
I mean, after a couple of months, that god will come back round again.
Yeah.
And all your stats will still be there, which is great. But I think it's going to force you to play the game full, like in more of a full capacity, because everyone chooses a favourite character.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, it's been the
How
same
did you
since
get on
fighting
with
games.
Smite anyway?
I liked it.
I do like it. I've only played about a few hours of it, like here and there, so I haven't really got into it fully. But from what I did enjoy playing it.
I mean, it does just talk at you through the tree. It's like, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. It's like, motherfucker, just let me discover the game.
Yeah. So what, other than Smite, have we been playing recently?
Playing recently, I've been going through the remastered Last of Us.
Yeah.
Because I missed it on the PS3, and because I just got my PS4. And as I say, I haven't really played a PlayStation since they fucked up all my trophies.
Yeah.
And all my progress was just gone. And I was just like, well, fuck you, Sony.
Yeah.
Fuck you for not having better security. Like, this never happened on my Xbox, and I went purely Xbox.
Yeah.
But I've got the PS4 now. I'd always wanted to play Last of Us. Had nothing but good things, and quite rightly so.
Yeah.
I mean, that game is fucking emotionally fucking traumatising. And Infamous, I've been playing that as well, because I was a fan of the first 2 games before they lost my trophies. But, oh yeah, fucking Lee brought up a point about PlayStation Now.
Yeah.
Right, what they did was you could pay a price for the month and gain access to all the games.
Yeah.
They've now changed that, and you pay $4.99 to rent a game for fucking 2 days.
Right.
A game that's so old that you could go onto Amazon and buy it for $4.99 or less. Like Infamous 1, I looked it up online, £1.23 on Amazon if you want it second hand. Or you can rent it for 2 days for $4.99. What the fuck are they doing?
I don't know.
They're talking about and at the same time Xbox is going, we're going to try and make as many of our titles backwards compatible. They've just had an update now that even more are backwards compatible as of yesterday.
In fact, I think the backwards compatibility is only going to be a good thing, because
did you get that email, that message on Xbox Live?
The preview.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know what is backwards compatible, so you're going to have to let me know so I can start looking into it.
It's kind of, well, if you've got any of them already, you know, when you go onto your game menu, your game library, in the corner it will just say what's ready to download. If you own it, it'll already be there.
I'll have to have a look later on.
Yeah.
You'll have to show me what you're chatting about. But yeah, no, I'm completely lost as to what is backwards compatible at the moment. Like,
it's crazy that it's taken them this long to understand that everyone still wants to play their Xbox 360 but don't want 2 consoles.
Yeah.
You know, for me, I don't really see the issue. If your Xbox 360 works still, I mean, for me, I've got nearly 200 games on its hard drive.
Yeah.
It would be nice to have them on my Xbox One, but literally it's just a case of picking up a different pad.
Yeah.
Which still basically feels the same as the other pad in my hand. So I really don't see the issue that everyone has with it, but it is cool that they're finally doing it.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think the idea of charging you to play old games...
No, it's ridiculous.
Like the renting of games... I mean, that's crazy. I mean, EA, alright, there's only about 6 games. You pay 20 quid for the year, and eventually that'll be a big catalogue.
Yeah.
And I think that'll be good value.
Yeah,
definitely. The EA Vault. But the problem I've got then is Ubisoft are obviously going to do one with Uplay.
Yeah.
And then Activision will probably do one as well.
Yeah.
And if you're paying for all of those, that starts to get fucking steep.
Yeah.
But then again, if you were to pay out, say there's 5 major fucking third-party companies, and then like either PlayStation doing their own one or Xbox doing their own one.
Yeah.
that's still £120
Yeah.
for the year for an entire back catalogue of games.
Yeah.
It's still kind of good value.
It's still kind of good value, yeah. It's this sort of worrying idea that maybe games are going to go almost the Netflix route.
Yeah.
Because everything's like, I don't know how many subscriptions I've got per month now, just coming out for stuff.
They're crazy. I mean, I've got Netflix and I've got Amazon,
Yeah.
and I've got, like... Well, I used to have Spotify, I don't bother with that anymore.
Yeah.
Because basically if I want to listen to any music, I listen to it free on fucking YouTube.
Yeah.
And I just play it through my stereo, and it's exactly the same as if I'm playing it through my phone. It's exactly the same thing. Still needs a wireless connection.
Yeah.
But yeah, with some of it, I really don't. As you say, it gets to the point. Are the BBC going to start doing a subscription-based service?
Yeah.
Well, HBO already are in the States, and that's going to come across here. Hulu have got access to certain stuff, and then you're going to be paying more than you are for a Sky subscription.
Definitely, because they've all got exclusive shows as well.
Yeah.
If you want to watch them, you're going to have to pay their subscription fee.
I mean, I think at the moment Netflix is pretty much damn essential.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Just because of the sheer amount of exclusive shows they've got and the quality of those shows. I mean, I don't know if anybody else has watched BoJack Horseman, but that is the shit. That's great, and obviously Daredevil was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, it was.
And the Amazon one's not too bad because you pay £80 for that for the year.
Yeah.
And then eventually you'll get the Amazon Music in that as well.
Yeah.
You already can in the States. And then you also get your next day free delivery.
And Prime Video as well.
And Prime Video as well. I mean, £80 for the year of that.
It's not bad.
And if you share your account, which a lot of people do,
Yeah.
which is still perfectly acceptable for them to do it, they don't charge you any more for that.
Yeah.
So, like, me, my brother and my mum all share the same Amazon account, and we've all got access to that. We all pay £23 each for the year.
For the year, and it's like totally worth it.
Fucking unbelievable value. I mean, we worked out alone just on post and packaging, we saved £700 last year.
It's ridiculous.
So when you work it out that way, it's okay. I don't think it really matters that I've got both Netflix and that. But again, Netflix service is better.
Yeah. I bought a Fire TV stick, wasn't it?
I got one as well, £19 on the fucking Amazon sale. Yeah. I was like, I have one of them for £90. It's awesome. Yeah. I love it.
It's fucking great.
And you don't have to use a controller. You can get that as well.
For it.
So you lose the ridiculously small controller, which is built to be lost.
Yeah, pretty much.
You haven't got to worry about that. But there is so many. The subscription-based thing really does worry me with gaming. But the idea of paying $4.99 for one game as opposed to paying a $5 for a month for a subscription, it just seems archaic. I mean, that's the.
So it's almost like going back to the days of renting from DVD shops.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't understand why Sony have done that. They've been ahead every step of the way, and then suddenly they've just done this. I don't know whether it's a trial or they'll go, oh, actually this isn't working. Yeah. But I know Lee, who's obviously works with us, he's fucking up in arms. He's been loyal to Sony for so long. Now he's like, well, what the fuck are they up to?
Yeah, pretty much.
He can't be the only one.
No, surely not. There's going to be a lot of people who are annoyed about it.
But yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Because obviously, like, Square could do it, and as you say,
every company could have a subscription fee for their games, essentially.
But if you pay a £5 a month, again, if you were to buy one game a month, that's £40, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's a bit here and there, isn't it?
If they could guarantee you newer titles,
I
would definitely look into it more.
Yeah.
But I don't particularly want to play the last 6 years worth of fucking EA Sports games, which is basically what EA Bolt is offering you. And Plants vs Zombies. It's like, oh, thank you.
Yeah. Cheers for that.
Thank you for this game that is already ridiculously overpriced anyway. I don't understand how that game isn't just a tenner and get everybody playing it.
Yeah.
As opposed to trying to charge £25 for it. I mean, it's fun, but I think that's actually bringing us to about time.
Right.
And that'll do for the first show. So we shall see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.